على ממ"ד, וואי, הרצל הלכה בקיוסק של ג'וקר. הלך על הרצל, על הממ"ד. וואי, איזה מאזל, נס משמיים, ואנחנו פה. בוא תראה, פה בהרצל.
The two cities of Tel Aviv and Haifa suffered the biggest destruction of the commercial and business centers. Here is it. Iran just struck Israel after USA bombed the 3 nuclear sites in Iran. This is a heavy blast. It's like Third World War is actually coming. Wahala, they say, be like bicycle. We woke up this morning with the news that Iran have struck Tel Aviv in Haifa because of USA striking 3 of their nuclear sites. Buildings have been severely damaged, as you guys saw on the video, in central Israel after Iran's retaliatory strike on 22nd June, which happens to be today, being Sunday, 22nd of June 2025. One building was reduced to rubble and significant damage was reported to others in the area. This is a large-scale destruction on the site. Several 2-story residential buildings were also damaged and some collapsed, according to the news. Not just that alone, Burkina Faso military leader known as IBRAHIM TRAORE has equally chipped mouth into this particular war between Israel and Iran, and again USA striking Iran. According to Captain IBRAHIM TRAORE, he said the US strike on Iran's nuclear facilities was executed with ease thanks to the vast US military infrastructures and bases across the Middle East and in all countries neighboring Iran. This shows how foreign troop presence in strategic regions can quickly escalate into large-scale military actions. Africa must take note. Calls for the immediate removal of foreign forces from the African continent are not just political rhetoric, but to avoid similar situations like this in future on the African continent. What is your thought regarding this statement from IBRAHIM TRAORE of Burkina Faso, chipping in his word, unlike Nigerian president and other Nigerians who are busy castigating Israel, that they should cease fire, Israel is this, US is this? Look at how simple and how nice this man message looks clearer and brings back the memory and the reason why Africans are saying that all Westerners should leave their land. Do you understand? Remember that this man's life was threatened both from France and America. They threatened his life. And guess what? Russia stood behind this man's family. Putin was behind this man. He said any man that touches IBRAHIM TRAORE eventually has touched him. That he will retaliate the same way he will retaliate at anyone that strikes his country. I don't know if you guys are getting that. Maybe because of Putin's statement that made America not to continue with its threats against IBRAHIM TRAORE. But nevertheless, who knows? Although Burkina Faso people are still protecting their president till tomorrow against any insurgent attack that will come and take away their lovely president, who is transforming every aspect of Burkina Faso face, both economically, in all kinds of aspects, monetary stance, in development of infrastructure and other things. Also, after Israel attack, Iran responded today, being June 22nd, 2025. They threatened severe retaliation after US-Israel strike on nuclear sites in Iran. The new footage following the US strike shows massive smoke clouds rising approximately 20 kilometers from Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. The footage, which you guys have seen in our previous video, marks the first visual confirmation of impact since the attack. A coalition of allied warplanes, reportedly including Middle Eastern partners, is now preparing for further defensive operations in anticipation of Iranian retaliation. Also, the US is actively monitoring heightened Iranian military activity, including signs of Shiite militia movement in Iraq, preparing to strike U.S. infrastructure. Iranian gunships have also reportedly entered the Persian Gulf, raising concerns over a possible naval blockade. Intelligence agencies equally believe Iran may be preparing for a multi-front response. Iran has notified regional neighbors of its intentions to retaliate. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei warned the Americans should expect to suffer greater damage and blows than ever before. The Revolutionary Guards issued a chilling statement: the war has only just begun. Iran's Atomic Energy Organization claims it will continue all nuclear activities despite the U.S. strikes and now openly threatens to build a nuclear bomb. Also, Iranian MP known as Esmail Kowasari from the National Security Committee escalated tensions, stating attacking U.S. bases in the region is easier than striking Israel. Our armed forces will continue attacks on both Israel entity and U.S. bases in the region. Will not be safe in any way. As a result of the escalation, police in New York and Washington has been saying bolstering security around Jewish institutions amid growing fears of possible retaliatory attacks on civilians abroad. Do you see what is going on? Like I said, if you are planning anything, make sure you are planning properly. Think on the both sides of the situation. Don't just only plan just for you to succeed. When you are planning to succeed, remember that in planning, two things are involved, and these two things, one must occur. We have either you succeed or you fail. So, and if you succeed, there is no how you're gonna fail again. But if you fail, there's no how you're gonna succeed. That is how it is. So you keep planning and make sure that your planning is being executed properly, and make sure that after its execution, there will not be any negative impact towards you as the planner. Do you get what it is? Now, USA have struck and bombed the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, and Iran giving us feedback that they have already evacuated all their nuclear atomic bombs. Now, these people are striking barely 24 hours that America destroyed 3 nuclear sites of Iran. Then what do you think? So that means Iran are telling us the truth that all their weapons, all their nuclear weapons, atomic bombs, ballistic weapons, everything is still intact, that nothing was damaged. That means Israel, US just they went to Iran and destroyed their atomic bombs. They went to Iran and destroyed their weapons just for nothing. Are you guys getting something? Because Iran said that they have been expecting attack from those sites for a very long time. In fact, they were expecting since 2 days ago, they're expecting that those places will be struck. Do you understand? Are you guys seeing what is going on? Third World War is coming. This is indeed Third World War. Where are my Nigerian militaries? Shebi, you guys are seeing what is called equipment. You guys are seeing what is called monitoring. You understand? But you will go to Sambisa Forest at the end of the day. These people will ambush you guys. They will kill all of you. Unlifing you guys as if you guys are foul. You are not prepared. Hey, what is that your name? Tinubu T-Pen. Do you see what we call president? Do you see what we call president? Unlike you choose negotiation. You choose peace talking. At the end of the day, you claim you are rehabilitating these terrorists. Boom! You have now recruited them to Nigerian military. And at the end of the day, they are putting the lives of our civilians, and even you that claim to be the president of the country, your life is also at stake. These people are being bribed from these terrorist organizations. They are being bribed from these Arab countries that are involved in terrorist funding. And at the end of the day, they will still not repent. They will keep causing all kinds of havoc, all kinds of mayhem in the country. They will see Fulani headers attacking the community. They will not retaliate. They will not protect the civilians. Instead of them to protect the civilians, any civilian that try to retaliate or try to defend himself or herself, they will go against the person. That is the type of country we find ourselves. See how these people are abusing, defending their territory just because Iranian president threatened Israel and USA because they have nuclear weapons. And now, Israel and US are not taking initiative to strike first before those people will strike them. And guess what? As terrifying as Iran is, they are now striking Israel without looking at anybody. They are striking straight to the civilians, striking straight to the hospitals, killing people. Whereas Israel are busy targeting terrorists, targeting the people that are terrorizing Iran, targeting the people that are abusing, threatening them, threatening the world peace because they have nuclear weapons. So the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran confirms to radioactive leakage within the 3 areas struck by the US B-52 bombard hour last night. They say that there is no threat to residents living near the targeted nuclear facilities. We immediately conducted necessary tests to determine any potential radioactive contamination around the targeted site. Based on the recorded data, no signs of radioactive contamination have been detected. Are you guys hearing what we are hearing? So this escalation of conflict between Iran and Israel is really a global concern. What do you think about this? Tell us in the comment section and stay tuned for more updates.